set. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Plenty. Neymar! Gives it back. Passing nice and neat. And here's Mbappe. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And for a moment, time stood still. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Neymar!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance. He's found a way through, and a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
the most accurate pass. Raul. He's on it, can he get away? Nedved, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chance! There's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Nedved, Neymar. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Cleared away. David Villa. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Desai. Here's Vieira. Distributed tidily.
But I think it's a
And
case
that
of
intercept.
keep going, and eventually you'll get your break.
Ferry makes the interception. Tries to play it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos. And this is Neymar. Incoming delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Raul. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved showing great feet there. Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Madrid. It's Raul! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Yamal has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9 será
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Who saw this coming? Barcelona have dragged it back at the last. Rijkaard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. Now it's Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Neymar. What's going wide left? He's picked his way through. That has ended up in no man's land.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a good run down the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham, can he get on the end of... Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Deftly away. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me...